Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Stadium 2! We do not have much stuff left to do inside the stadium, but there's also some other stuff we can do in the world here, or in White City. Yes, the whole world! So I kind of tricked you guys a little bit at the end of the last episode. Instead, we're going to go do another cup today, but I want to take a little detour from the cups here since we're a little bit more than halfway done with those. Let's go out and take a look at some other stuff. Now, I'm not going to go to the Gym Leader Castle yet. That's going to be the main focus after we finish all the stadium stuff, but I do want to go look at some other stuff like the Pokemon Academy. This is a really cool feature in Pokemon Stadium 2. It's honestly one of my favorite things that they added to the game that was not so much in Pokemon Stadium 1. So let's go ahead and drop in right here and let's go take a look. Come to my classroom, listen to my lecture, or practice in battle. If you pass the test, you can go to the next class. So once we're in here, we can go to the classroom or we can go to the library. The library has all sorts of handy reference materials, from details on Pokemon and their moves to info on items and type matchups, which I could probably use some info on type matchups myself. Now, if we go in here, there's so much cool information, like genuinely useful information. So if we go in here, for example, we got a list. We can go to red, blue, yellow, or to gold, silver. List of every single item in the entire game. You can check by effect. You can check by name. Let's just go say we look through from A through B. You can see what all these things do. Even like the bike voucher, dude. You can exchange it for a bike. So you can take a look at what every single item in the game will actually do. And of course, you can do that for gold and silver as well. Now, if we go to type matchups, you can actually get this giant grid and you can basically see, well, the different type matchups. So if it's a triangle, that means it's going to be not very effective. So for example, right here, fire versus fire is a triangle, not very effective. Normal versus normal has nothing in it. That means it's neutral. And fire versus grass, that's going to be a circle, so that means it's super effective. So the list going from top to bottom on the left, that is the attacking Pokemon, and the type on the top going left to right, that is the defending Pokemon. So for example, normal on rock is going to be a not very effective. Normal on ghost, the X means they're totally immune, so it'll do no damage. But you can also look at a 2-type list. How about normal dragon? We got Trampa, dude. Anyways, let's get back out of here. Now we can also go to the controls. This one's not quite so exciting. It's just the game controls. Here's a really cool one though, egg groups. This is some great information if you want to breed Pokemon, especially if you want to breed your own Pokemon to do for Little Cup. So for example, say I want to breed an Aerodactyl. So the female has to be either a Ditto or an Aerodactyl, I guess. And then the male can be any of those Pokemon over there. So you can breed any of those to get an Aerodactyl. We can also check by group. So different Pokemon have different types of egg groups. These are all the Pokemon that are in the plant group. So as far as I know, all these Pokemon can breed together. Or you have like the ground group and a bunch of cards like that. You can also check moves. Now this one is really cool. First off, you can check by types. You can check like all the dragon type moves in the game. There's only 4, but you see how Twister is flashing? That means Twister has a special effect. Let's go over to Twister. You can see at the top right, double the power on Pokemon using Fly. So you get lots of information, including special effects. Look at all these dark type attacks, dude. Only 3 steel type attacks in the game. A lot of ground type attacks. Earthquake has a special. Double the power on Pokemon using Dig. Fissure Strikes even Pokemon using Dig. Won't hit higher level Pokemon. Double the power on Pokemon using Dig. Stuff like that. You guys get the idea. Really useful information here. And it's really good too because it's specific to this game. Because if you look on like Bulbapedia, you have to make sure that you look at the right generation. All that kind of stuff. It can get a little bit confusing because they change things from generation to generation. If you look at this game, you know it's Gen 2 accurate. Unless they typoed. I don't think they did, but I don't know. You can also check Pokemon by type. And this is how you can find out that there's only 4 Dragon Pokemon. And there's only 4 Ghost Pokemon. And there's a stinking lot of Water Pokemon. But you get the idea. That's it for the library. Now we're going to go over to the classroom. Now with this, you can basically get some information on how to actually play Pokemon. And it is pretty good information too. It really will teach you how to play Pokemon quite well. So here's how it works. Each section is going to have a lecture, then a test. You get to test your wisdom with a simple quiz. That's going to be like multiple choice questions type stuff. And then you have an actual battle where you have a specially made battle to actually test your credit against that. Now I'm not going to go through every single lecture because there's quite a lot. There's 3 different categories here: trainer class, gym leader class, and elite 4 class. But within each one, there's also a whole bunch of stuff. A whole lot of things for you to read through here. Let's just read through one just to get an example. So he'll have some information right here. And you can see on the right, 6 pages, dude. This is just one of the categories, and there's 6 pages on it. So the effects and or damage ratings from some moves have also changed. So there's things that have changed from Generation 1. Yes, things are certainly a bit different since the days of the Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. So yeah, you go like that, then you go down. You get to look through all of these different pages. And once you get to the end, it's going to go ahead and mark that as... Okay, it's going to mark it as complete, but you have to do a little question and answer here. I didn't actually read it, so let's go ahead and hit yes and see if we can get it right. So here's a question. Let's see. Light screen lasts for how many turns? 5. There we go. How many questions is he going to ask? Just that one? All right, so you have to go through every single question or every single page, get the question at the end, and then you get a star on it. Once you get all the stars, and then you can go take the tests and do the battles and crud. So it can be quite a lot of work to get through it, but it is some good information like I said. So let me go ahead and go through and star all of these real quick. I'll show you guys the actual quiz part, but I'm going to skip through the text here and just hope that I actually know this stuff. Here's a question. I love talking about Pokemon. What is my name? Earl. Oh, look at this stinking guy's bench, dude. What I just said applies to which battle in Pokemon? Oh, crud. I don't know what you just said. All battles. I guessed it. I totally guessed it. There we go. I might actually have to end up reading some of these, dude. Level evolution notes. Oh, they got the Cubone sound. Cubone evolves into which kind of Pokemon? It's going to evolve into a Marowak, of course. I was going to make a joke because it said Lantern. I was going to make a joke, yeah, a Gen 1 Pokemon's going to evolve into a Gen 2 Pokemon. But I guess technically like Scizor and Chansey with Blissey and Onix into Steelix and quite a few things actually go from Gen 1 to Gen 2. So when evolving Pokemon, what did I say you should consider? Whether to place stats or moves. Definitely moves because unevolved Pokemon can often learn moves that their evolved forms can't, or they can learn them sooner. Hype matchups, this is the lesson I need. Totodile! Oh, Cyndaquil. Where's Chikorita at? No, Rita, what is wrong with you, dude? The best starter? How many types of Pokemon are there in all? I think there's, oh gosh, I want to say 17? Yep, okay. There's Fairy type 18 once you get to Gen 6, but for now, it's just 17. The original game had 15, but they added Steel and Dark type in this one. But really, if you are kind of new to Pokemon, or even if you kind of know the games but don't know it super well, you really do want to try to, Self-Destruct will not work on Ghost because it's a normal type attack, but you really should consider going through this information if you have the game. It really is some good info. Like, they really dig pretty deep into a lot of the game mechanics, a lot more than you'd have to deal with if you just played Pokemon Crystal, for example. Some Pokemon have type changes. Where do I recommend that you study and review data? Probably in the library. Okay, so I'm gonna go review data in the power plant. Status problems. I hope you guys can understand why I'm not actually going through all of this and reading all of it. We would be here for like 2 hours. I have read through all this on my own though before making the series here. I told you about conditions that appear similar to status problems. Which of these was I talking about? Probably attract, yes. Basically, there's main status afflictions like sleep paralysis, freeze, burn, that kind of stuff. And then there's secondary stuff, which is like confusion or attraction. Secondary stuff goes away when you swap out, but the main stuff does not. Here's a question. Which type of move is powered up 1.5 times when used by a ground type Pokemon? Ground type. Okay, some of the questions are quite straightforward, but we are still in the easiest class of lectures here. Here's a question. Which move restores all status problems for all the Pokemon on your team? I guess that would probably have to be Heal Belt? Yeah. What is the added effect of the move Fire Blast? Burn. Which move inflicts damage and restores the user's HP by half the damage inflicted? That would be Dream Eater. Of course, Dream Eater only works if the opposing Pokemon is asleep. Oh my gosh, the set damage move lecture is 11 pages. Which move inflicts damage regardless of the attack and defense stats? That would be Seismic Toss. It does damage equal to your Pokemon's level. Here's a question. The move Dig has a relatively unique feature. What is it? 2-turn attack? Dig was really good in Gen 1. They nerfed the damage a lot in Generation 2. Which condition do Ice-type Pokemon not easily become? Frozen. Let it go. Just 4 more lectures to get through here. What did I say was important when you're switching Pokemon? To roar, to faint? I don't know what you said. To endure. Okay, to endure, there you go. He probably said something like swap when you're predicting a certain type so that you can absorb that type. Like if they're gonna use a water attack, swap into a water Pokemon, something like that. Or if they're gonna use a normal attack, swap into a rock type. You know what I mean. The stat special was split into special attack and what? Special defense. Yeah, so it was split into special attack and special attack. Yep, those 2 stats were combined back in Generation 1, but Generation 2 made it into 2 separate stats, which is why Chansey is not quite as good as they used to be. They used to have very good special defense and really good special attack because it was just 1 stat. Of course, they're still quite good, especially with Blissey. The move Twin Needle's power depends on which stat? Attack? That's because it's a bug type attack. All right, holding an item. Final lecture here. Ooh, we got the bells! We got the bells! Which type of move is powered up if a Pokemon is holding a hard stone? Rock. Wow, it had like some weird delay right there. All right, we got it, guys. So that's all of the lectures for this one. So we get the star on it, but we still have to do the test and the versus if we want to get that medal. So let's go do the test right here and get some quiz action going. Let me test your wisdom. You must score 8 out of 10 to pass. Let's see what we got. Here's the question. 3, 2, 1. Count us down, Ditto. And question number 1. Let's see. Which type of move is a physical attack? That would be bug. Yep, okay. Bring it on, man. Bring on some more. Are you on a roll? Yeah. It prevents status problems for 5 turns. What move is it? Safeguard. Got it. Which of the following types is new in the gold and silver versions? It's either going to be dark or steel. Okay, steel. If a Pokemon learns moves by leveling up, what happens to the way it learns moves after it evolves? Gets harder, slows down. I guess. I don't know what the wording on that was. Very confusing. Can a Grimer be poisoned by Sludge Bomb? No. Amnesia sharply raises which stat? Special defense. Reflect lasts for how many turns? 5. In the stadium battle tournament, which of these conditions will not affect 2 Pokemon at the same time? Sleep or freeze? Okay, freeze. How many turns does it take to switch? 1. Which move can normally heal half the maximum HP? That would be Moonlight. I believe Moonlight is affected by weather effects, though. I got one wrong. The wording on that was weird. I know what he meant to say is it's like, oh, we only got the 90. But I know what he meant was that the Pokemon will have to get to a higher level to get the moves if they evolve. But it was weird wording. But all right, we did the test. Let's go try out this battle here. So we have to go through 7 different battles, and each one's going to have a little bit of a special effect. So there's a button if we press R before you start. The students are eager to try out what they've learned from Earl. The rules are simple. You'll be provided with a team of Pokemon from which you will choose 3 correct Pokemon. Then you will battle. If you win with the correct Pokemon, you'll get a star. If you win with other Pokemon, you'll get fire. So you really have to choose the Pokemon that they want you to choose. You have to guess what they want you to choose. A battle is already underway when you start choosing your Pokemon. You can't make intelligent choices if you don't know what kind of moves your Pokemon have. Do you know how to check moves? When choosing battle Pokemon, hold down the R button while selecting. This will show you the moves of the selected Pokemon. Use this feature on your quest to stars every student. Okay, so you have to read what they're saying. That is a good clue. I just love grass-type Pokemon. Bet you don't know what types of Pokemon are tough against the grass type. So we have to go, and I guess we can also look at the hint right here. It's basically just going to say exploit the weaknesses in CRUD. It shows you in the lectures that you've already read. Okay, let's go battle. So we have to choose Pokemon that are good against grass. We have to consider our type, but also the moves we have to choose the right 3 Pokemon. Do you know the weaknesses of grass-type Pokemon? I sure do. Okay, so from just looking at this, it's pretty obvious they want us to choose Beedrill. Each Pokemon only has 1 move even. They want us to choose Beedrill, Growlithe, and Pidgeotto. Let's go. So you have to choose the right Pokemon, then you have to actually win here. So let's go see how we do. We'll start off with Beedrill, the best Pokemon because they're number 15 in the Pokedex. And let's see what they go with. Hopefully Exeggutor. Oh, it's just Sunflora. Well, Exeggutor would be 4-time weak to my bug attack because he's grass and psychic type. But we'll just go for Twin Needle on whatever we got here. We are going to be faster as well. Let's see how we do against the Sunflora. All right. Not going to do a lot. Oh, we only get 2 hits. We also poison them right there. Now, there's a chance for us to do up to 5 hits. No. I'm thinking of Pin Missile. I think Twin Needle always hits twice. They're going to go for Mega Drain. Will not do much. So let me just hit him twice more with Twin Needle, and they'll go down. Actually, once more because of that poison. Right. Maybe poison will kill. Come on, poison. Do 15. All right, we got him. I love how they work the school bells into this song. It's so good. And Pokemon number 2 is going to be a Meganium. Okay. So with this, by the way, we don't have to worry about any kind of continues. So if a Pokemon faints, it's fine. As far as I know, as long as you choose the right Pokemon and win, you'll still get the star. And also, all the Pokemon you fight are going to be really bad against the Pokemon you choose. So yeah, critical hit still does not do crud. I don't know if we'll kill him right here. Let's find out. And 8 HP. Not going to quite get him there. That's fine. Ooh, Parasect. This guy's going to be part bug as well. So I think I want to swap out actually over to Pidgeotto to do some flying stuff. Pidgeotto. And we'll just go for wing attack. It'll be 4 times super effective. So I think we'll just one-shot him, maybe 2, but I'm expecting a one-shot here. Let's see what you got, Pidgeotto. And not a one-shot. Holy crud. All right, got him that time. Wah, you taught me a lesson instead. And as you can see, we get a star for Camper Cole now. We just have to go through a whole bunch more trainers to get more stars. A decisive victory without a single KO'd Pokemon. How beautiful. Look at his little face, dude. If we don't target him, he gets so mad. Real quick, I want to see if we get anything special if we get a 100% on this quiz score. Oh, look at that score. Look at that score. Oh. Oh! Oh! We got it! Yo! We get fireworks in Crud, man! 100! Bring on the memes, guys. And I don't think we get anything special. Oh well. Back to battles. Super Nerd Melvin, I'm studying the weakness of fire-type Pokemon. Would you help me, please? Alright, we'll help you, dude. We got a skill test. We gotta test our skills, guys. Effective moves against fire-type Pokemon. I can't tell you that. So he's got all fire, but keep in mind, we don't have any water Pokemon. We've got a bunch of normal Cruds, so we have to check their actual moveset here. Let's see. Clefable, Ice Punch, no. Furret, Surf, awesome. Persian, Iron Tail, no. Miltank, Rollout, Rock type, awesome. Apom, Fire Punch, not so good. Stantler, Earthquake, Ground type, awesome. So, Clefable, Miltank, and Stantler. Not Clefable. Furret, Miltank, and Stantler. Oh, he's got the Butt Fire. And yeah, these battles are pretty much just, you have to choose the right Pokemon. You've only got one move. I think they've also only got one move. So after that, you pretty much just go back and forth trading blows. There's not a lot of strategy to it. You just choose the right Pokemon and then just kind of go through the motions here. Now, his fire will actually hurt a little bit here because we're kind of low level, or not low level, we're not resistant to it. So we might want to swap out. So there's a little bit of strategy with swapping, but that's about it. So Surf will kill this Quilava. Ooh, critical. Okay, this time we got some Flareon. Let's do the same thing. Surf him a couple times right here. Can we two-shot? Probably not, actually. I think we should swap. I'm going to go over to, I think, Stantler, actually, because they've got Earthquake, which is really good. Miltank could be good if they get that rollout going. They can get some huge damage, but it starts off kind of weak. All right, Flareon goes down. A little bit scary going up against Arcanine here, but we'll just try this. We'll just go for some Earthquake. We are faster somehow. Can we two-shot? Maybe? That's gonna hurt a lot, dude. Don't burn me. Oh gosh, we might not get the perfect sweep here, but swapping to Miltank feels a little bit risky because that rollout's gonna take so long to get going. I think if you want to easily just roll through this one, just start with Miltank, go for rollout from the start. Thankfully, we do get the kill. We did it, guys. Causing earthquakes inside classrooms. Was there a type disadvantage? A chemical reaction might affect my team. This is not Pokemon Uranium, dude. Okay, we get a second star. All right, stinking so mad. All right, Schoolboy Carson, there are many different types of Pokemon in my party. There's no way you can pick on a weak point. We'll see about that. A battle is waged with 3 Pokemon per side. Aha, so we've got a couple of Pokemon that'll be weak to water, a couple that'll be weak to fire. Oh, but all of them will be weak to fighting, right? Let's go Hitmonlee. Wheezing, terrible. Hypno, terrible. Magmar, terrible. Ampharos, terrible, though. And Blossom's obvious, but what do they want for the third one? I'm gonna say no to Hypno, no to Wheezing, and no to Ampharos, because Magmar will at least be good against the steel types, but Ampharos is completely, he can't do anything to the ground types, Wheezing can't do anything to the steel types, and Hypno can't do anything to the dark type, so I think Magmar is the proper final choice there. But really, you want to use Hitmonlee. Hope that you do not miss, because if we use High Jump Kick, I think it's the move we had, High Jump Kick, if you miss, actually hurts yourself a lot, so we gotta hope that does not happen. Donphan, a little scary. Maybe we should go over to Blossom. Oh, I just have Jump Kick, not High Jump Kick. We should be fine then. Kick him, dude! Ooh! Yeah, we should go over to Blossom for Donphan, I think. I think we want to go Blossom for Donphan, and we also probably want to go for Magmar for Steelix, maybe. Or maybe for Scizor, actually. I'm going to restart the battle, and let's do that. Okay, this time he's starting with Golem, so we'll just go ahead and rock the Jump Kick right here. Even for Golem, I might want Blossom, honestly, but we'll see how Jump Kick does. I'll just miss, dude! And I do hit myself, but not nearly as hard as High Jump Kick would do. This guy's going to get that magnitude out there. That sucks. That was actually kind of weak. All right, let's just stink and go to Blossom, man. I think Blossom has a draining attack as well, so even if we take damage on the swap, I think we'll just heal that back up. So yeah, here comes the magnitude. Oh, it is a 9. That does hurt, but it is not very effective, so it's not that bad. And yes, we do have Giga Drain, so we'll just heal all that damage right back up. Or he'll swap. Oh, I was not expecting that. Probably to a steel type right here, I would guess. Yep, okay. So we'll get our little tiny Giga Drain out there, but then we'll go over to Magmar. If we just start swapping like crazy, this might be really annoying, actually. Okay, don't swap. Don't swap. Good, he stayed. So Magmar can actually wreck this guy. Get that Fire Punch, man. Magmar, put in the work that you never got to put in earlier in the series. One-shot that guy. And his second Pokemon is going to be... Okay, he's got Golem. So we still don't know what his final Pokemon is, but we're going to go right back over to Blossom for Golem here. Magnitude 7, no big deal. I guess they might swap out again. I hope they don't. They're swapping again. You Crutter, man. He might go to like a Sneasel. Sneasel would be pretty easy for any of my other 2 Pokemon, actually. Oh, it's Umbreon. Okay, so we're going to want to go back over to Hitmonlee for this. Hey, we still get a little bit of HP out of that. All right, going right back to Hitmonlee. Oops. All right, Hitmonlee, just don't miss this time. Don't kick yourself in the face, buddy. Hit the guy. There you go. And almost got him. Just got to do that one more time. Got him. Down goes Umbreon. So now... Now Golem cannot run away. We're going back to Blossom, and we're gonna gosh dang Giga Drain this guy finally. Run away from this, bro. You can't. Here comes that Giga Drain. I'm probably gonna kill him. Probably gonna heal up all that damage too. Even though we don't really need to heal the damage at this point, but it still is gonna feel so good. Look at this heal. Look at this heal, dude. Oh, get out of here, Golem. Schoolboy Carson going down. That's strange. I did exactly as I was taught. Man, you were taught poorly. I mean, if you were taught to lose, makes sense. 4 to go. Listen here. Acid Armor and Barrier add up to the perfect defense. Let's see you try to break through it. Let's go battle. Initiate Acid Armor and Barrier plan. Come on. Let's boogie. So basically what this guy's gonna do is go crazy on the defense. What we have to do is use moves that don't care about defense, like Pincer Seismic Toss. There you go. Murkrow's Nightshade, that works. Hitmonlee, Rolling Kick, Oh yeah, Dragonair's Dragon Rage. Yep. Wing Attack and Rock Slide, not so good. So we want Pincer, we want Dragonair, and we want Murkrow. All those attacks will do 40 damage because Dragon Rage always does 40, and then Seismic Toss and Nightshade do damage equal to your Pokemon's level, which were also level 40. So basically, they're all going to do 40 damage. And because this guy's got 134 HP, it's going to take 4 turns to kill him. This is going to be like the most boring battle ever. I'll show you guys one Seismic Toss, and then we'll just, I'll just skip ahead. Ew, turn into some green crud right there. So yeah, he'll raise his defense. We'll use attacks that don't care about that crud. Hit him with that Seismic Toss, flip the world upside down. And let me do that 3 more times. Uh-oh, he's actually attacking me. Sludge! Oh no! Oh, he got poisoned too. Crud. But he's dead. All right, next up is Cloister, but we've got that poison on us, so I think I want to get out right here. We're gonna go over to Murkrow. This downside is if he actually does have an ice attack, both of the Pokemon I have left will be weak to that crud. But on the upside, he's only got 120 HP, so we can 3-shot him. Okay, so he's got Surf, not Ice Beam. I think we can take a Surf here. Oh, but he gets a critical, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, we're still alive. Take that, you crud. Got him. He's also got Grimer. I think we're safe to just keep going for Nightshade. I'm not sure if the AI is aggressive enough to actually go for an attack because I'm low. I think they'll just keep spamming stuff, and I'm not poisoned, so I'll just stay in here. Yep, he goes for Acid Armor. Good. Got him. A move that isn't affected by defense. Is there such a thing? Yeah, you just got wrecked by it. Ooh. Solar Beam and Skull Bash. If they hit, they'll KO anything. Think you can dodge them? Oh, I think I can. Bang, bang, bang. Try a blast of Solar Beam. So the gimmick here is he's going to go for Skull Bash and Solar Beam. We have to use things like Fly or Dig to basically avoid his crud. So Dugtrio has Slash, nope. Crocodile has Dig, good. Delibird has Fly, also good. Raticate has Quick Attack, nope. Seeking has Horn Attack, nope. Aerodactyl has Fly, good. I'm actually going to start with Aerodactyl here. So how this is going to work, Aerodactyl is faster, but if we just go for Fly, then they're going to charge their Skull Bash, we're going to hit them with Fly, and then they'll hit us. So what we actually want to do is desync ourselves. So we'll go for Scary Face first, and then we'll go for Fly, and their Skull Bash will come out while we're up in the air, basically. So right here, now he's going to go ahead and charge up for, actually, Solar Beam. I thought he was going to go for Skull Bash, but same thing. Now that he's charged that up, now we can go up for Fly, and then while he shoots it, we'll come back down, and now we can just spam Fly pretty safely here. It'll look like it's going to hit us, but it won't. We'll be fine. Oh, crud. We're going to have to go through this 3 times. But yeah, again, now that we're out of sync, now he's charging up. Now we can just go right back up for Fly, so we only have to use Scary Face once. I think Delibird and Crocodile both also had an extra attack, so whoever you start with, you just want to use one of their one non-double turn attack. Use that once and then just start spamming the other crud. You'll always dodge him. I just went with Aerodactyl just because he's the highest attack stat as far as I know. Oh, we got a critical, so we don't have to go through that again. Nice. Okay, Exeggutor is next. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll go for Scary Face, then we'll spam Fly. I'm assuming this guy will also go for Solar Beam. Yep. And the final Pokemon is a Venusaur. Same plan as before. So he does go for Skull Bash this time, not Solar Beam. So his defense will go up. That might just make this take a little bit longer, but same thing as before, just spam Fly. Oh, we get a critical. All right. So forget that crud. If you get a critical, it ignores that defense up, and we'll just one-shot him. Now, it's worth keeping in mind, even if you manage to pick one good Pokemon and sweep the team, if the other 2 Pokemon you chose were not the right Pokemon, then you'll still get the flame instead of the star. So you have to choose all 3 Pokemon correctly. Okay, just 2 more to go here. Amnesia is an amazing move. How do you plan to counter it? So Amnesia raises special defense. We'll probably have to choose some physical attackers. Let's find out. Have you ever experienced the power of Amnesia? Isn't that like a spooky game? So let's see. I'm guessing they're going to go with a physical attack route. Drill Peck is physical. Strength, that's physical. Return, physical. Considering we have 3 Pokemon with physical attacks and 3 without it, I'm guessing we just got to go for that Drill Peck. We got to go for that Strength. And for that Return. Actually, I'm going to put Granbull up front because Return on a Granbull, that's strong. Let's go. Granbull, Fearow, and Lickitung. Yeah, Granbull is a very good physical attacker. Return is a strong move, and it has same type attack bonus. I don't know how this game handles friendship. So if you watch my Pokemon Crystal series, you know that there's kind of a mechanic behind the scenes, a stat, called friendship. And if it's really high, return does more damage. So I don't know how good Granbull's friendship is right here. If it's maxed out, return is really strong. If it's bad, return's kind of weak. It might be good. It's hard to tell. Snorlax is pretty tanky, so I didn't expect it to do too much to him. I think we'll have to do 3 more of these Cruds, actually. Yeah, we've almost got him, but we got to go for 1 more here. Slowbro. Time to spam return some more. Looks like we'll 3-shot. Nice. And the final Pokemon is going to be a Slowking this time. Well, we're just going to keep going for some more return. Now, I think this guy is better at special defense, so I think we might be able to kill him with 2, but we'll find out. Oh, it's still not quite. We did a little bit more than we did to Slowbro, but not enough. Either way, down they go, and that means we have just 1 battle left. Last one. Hey, I'm gonna double team ya. You won't even touch my Pokemon. So yeah, she's going to spam some evasion. Oh boy. Skill. Swift is about the only attack that will hit. Thanks. But of course there's like feint attack and other stuff. Headbutt, nope. Golbat, wing attack with Haze. Oh, could Haze totally take out the double team? Swift, yep. Return and Foresight. Ah, Foresight might have something to do with this Crud. Strength and Cotton Spore, no. Stomp, no. I think we gotta go for Golbat, for Eevee, and for Noctowl. I think. Let's go. I'm starting with Golbat so we can just toss out a Haze, I guess. As far as I know, Haze will cancel out all of the stat changes. So we can go for Wing Attack. Once the evasion gets too high, smack them with the Haze. Yep, they're going to be faster, and they're going to start with Double Team. I'll probably use Haze after they've done like 3. Ooh, got a critical hit. Almost killed him. We might not even have to go for the Haze. Dang. Oh, he goes for Smokescreen as well. So that will also lower my accuracy, but of course we can just Haze to get that away too. Let's see if we can actually hit the guy. And got him. Oh, double critical, dude. Not that we needed it that time, but hey, still pretty cool. We can also swap to get rid of the accuracy down there, but Haze will work just fine. Next up is Apom. Wing attack. And of course going directly for that double team. Now, one of the Pokemon I could have chose had Stomp. Stomp does more damage on a Pokemon that uses Minimize. I don't think it has the same effect on double team. I think I'll go for 1 more wing attack and then we'll get that Haze to get the 2 double teams off of him and get that smoke screen off of me as well. Hit him. Nope, not gonna happen. Okay, time for Haze. Oh, it goes for Sand Attack, so my accuracy is even lower, but we're getting rid of that. It looks like they go for 2 double teams, and then they go for my accuracy down. Okay, so Haze will get rid of that Crud, and now we'll go back for some Wing Attack. We still have to get through 1 double team here. So that's kind of a challenge, but it's not as bad as having to get through 2 with a smoke screen on me. Get him, Golbat! Gosh dang it! Now he's gonna get a second one. This is basically a go through the motions battle. You have to spam so many attacks, just roll the dice over and over. Hope you get lucky a little bit. Okay, this time he went for just 1 double team, then Sand Attack, and we actually hit him that time. We just have to get 2 more of those. Another Sand Attack. I think it's time for a second Haze here. Oh wow, we still hit him, and we actually got him. Nice! Just 1 Pokemon to go. Okay, it's gonna be Gligar. That's fine. We'll just keep going for wing attack and hopefully eventually kill the guy. It's gonna do the same thing as always. Go for Haze after a couple double teams are up. Come on, Golbat. Just get some more criticals, man. You got 2 criticals on the first guy. You got 1 critical on Apom. You can do it, Myron. More criticals. Oh, never mind. That only did 39. I think we're gonna have to hit him 3 more times here. Oh, we miss. I'll try 1 more wing attack, then we'll do Haze again. The worst part is going through these really long, drawn-out battles like this. And then once you get to the end, if you happen to choose the wrong Pokemon, you gotta do it all again with the right team. I think I got it right, though. I mean, Swift was an obvious one. Haze is an obvious one. And the other one, I can't remember what it was. But I think it was right. Whatever it was. Oh, gosh dang it. Just hit him. Technically, we could lose by getting PP stalled. Hit him. Yes. 2 more. You know what, dude? He's so low. Let's just go over to Eevee and let's just finish him off with Swift right here. Oh, right. We had Noctowl who had Foresight. That's what it was. Come on, Eevee. Just hit him with Swift. We'll just completely avoid the whole accuracy check because Swift doesn't care about that Crud. Swift! We're not going to be faster, but again, we don't care about the accuracy checks on Eevee because he can double team all he wants, Sand Attack all he wants. Swift is not going to miss. So we'll just go hit him with that Swift and hopefully do that last little bit of HP right there. And we got him. All right, we did it, guys. All of the battles for the first of the 3 Earl Academy Crud is done. Oh, it's a little bit grindy, but I just think the fact that this is in the game, I think it's so cool. I think it's a really cool way to, well, teach people the game. I think it's really awesome that this is in the game. This is the first time that we were hit so often. Often? I don't know. And with that, we've got all of the stars. All right, so we did choose the correct 3 Pokemon. And there we go. We now have gotten everything. Give up. Look at that, dude. They're all saying it for some reason. Skill-wise, you are fully qualified. Now I will give you a star. And now we've got a star on all 3 of the sections, and that means we get the Class Advancement Medal. Hooray! We get the bronze medal right there. So that opens up the Gym Leader class. That'll give us a whole new set of lectures, a whole new set of tests, and a whole new set of battles. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for today. We'll come back next time, and we'll be doing something. I'm not gonna say exactly what, but I will say it will not be Earl's Pokemon Academy. I do plan to do the other 2 sections of this, but they're kind of long, and while it's interesting, it's maybe not the most entertaining section of the game, so I want to spread those out a little bit, so we'll do something else. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care!